It's time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news on 95.1 FM, weather always comes first. Critical to extremely critical fire weather conditions continue for Southern California today due to moderate to locally strong Santa Ana winds. Red flag warnings remain in effect. A fresh Arctic blast is going to impact the eastern half of the U.S. through the middle of the week before milder temperatures briefly return by the weekend. Heavy lake effect snow continues around the Great Lakes. Closer to home, dry with gradually warming temperatures through tomorrow. A Pacific storm moves in tomorrow night and Friday for a slight chance of mountain snow. The storm's also going to bring some gusty winds and some blowing dust on Friday. Several surges of cold air begin moving in Saturday night with next week's temperatures back to well below normal. We'll have another look at the weather following this news. The village of Cloudcroft is under a level 3 water restriction. Due to the lack of water production to maintain the current demand of consumers in town and the low precipitation levels, right now demand is higher than production, so the mayor has declared that level 3 water restrictions are hereby implemented. Do not waste any water right now. If you have any questions, details are posted on the Village of Cloudcroft Facebook page. Alamogordo City Commission held a regular meeting last night. The mayor was joined by Abby, a student at Alamogordo High School, who wants to be a mayor at some point. It's really nice to see youth taking an interest. Sadly, due to glitches, we don't have a lot except for this. Have a listen.
I got an interesting phone call last night, and I'm just gonna tell you that I got a phone call last night. I was threatened. I was basically told that I was scum of the earth and that I hated homeless people, and none of that is true. And then if I tell people that I work with the homeless every day, I'm told, stop giving us your resume and bragging on yourself. Well, I'm going to tell you that for 16 years, I've been working with the homeless and those less fortunate. And it is an incredibly huge part of my life. And it makes me sad that just because I'm the mayor, I'm not allowed to talk about something that I'm so incredibly passionate about. And I have sacrificed many hours and much time with my family to make our organization a reality and to bring a vision that was cast by the Alamogordo Area Ministerial Alliance and many, many churches in this city, and to bring it to life. And I'm super disappointed that either I hate people or I'm not allowed to talk about how I actually love people. And that's disappointing to me because we all have our views. And I understand that I'm elected to this position. I understand that we're all elected to this position. And I can tell you right now, we don't always agree on everything, but we are all elected to this position. And what I will tell you is, no matter who you are and no matter what you believe, there's going to be somebody on some side that if you think you're going to get up here and somebody's not going to bash you or somebody's not going to disagree with you, you are 1,000% wrong.
I don't care what your problem is. Nobody has the right to threaten another person. That is completely unacceptable. I don't care if you're angry. I don't care if you're passionate. You do not have the right to threaten another person. The village of Tularosa is having a regular village meeting tonight at 6. The agenda has been posted on villageoftularosa.com. Elva Osterreich of the Alamogordo Town News appeared on KRWG to speak about the Elijah Hadley case.
The Bernalillo County District Attorney's Office announced it has submitted charges against Otero County Sheriff's Deputy Jacob Diaz for first-degree murder. On June 25th, 17-year-old Elijah Hadley was walking along U.S. Highway 70 near mile marker 240, and the deputy responded to a welfare check on Hadley when he opened fire, killing Hadley.
That was such an oversimplification that the story is barely recognizable. She explained why the case was being handled in Bernalillo County and not locally.
Last July, prosecutors with the 12th Judicial District were conflicted out of the case and asked the Bernalillo office to accept it.
You can hear this and other stories on KRWG's website. Kelly Knight from the Otero County Extension Office told me about an upcoming class that may be of use to you or a loved one.
On Thursday mornings in February, we're going to be hosting a program. It's called On the Road to Living Well with Diabetes. It's a total of 5 sessions, and it's all about how to help individuals who have diabetes reduce their complications of diabetes. And so we'll be covering different topics and providing participants with different tools to help them prevent those complications.
575-437-0231 for details. The Tularosa Little League registration is going on right now through February 21st. Practices begin the first week of March, and games begin the first week of April. T-ball's available as well as coach pitch. If you have any questions, Tularosa Little League Baseball at gmail.com. Kitty City needs your help to earn $10,000, and it doesn't have to cost you a cent.
One of our special needs kiddies, Lenny Lou, was selected for March of the 2025 National Cat Calendar. This qualifies Kitty City to win $10,000 as the rescue that had Lenny Lou. The winner will be determined by the number of votes received for Lenny Lou by Thursday at 6 p.m. Here's how you can help. Go to Facebook to Kitty City NM. That's Kitty City NM. Click on the Vote for Lenny Lou link and cast your vote, and then share the post.
Kathy Denton there. You can vote once per 24 hours, and the voting cutoff is Thursday at 6 p.m.
Go to Facebook to Kitty City NM. That's Kitty City NM. Click on the Vote for Lenny Lou link and cast your vote, and then share the post.
Please do so. News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Local news from local perspectives, from local voices. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Local sports, local events, and local happenings and more. Nonprofit owned and operated by Second Life Media. We are Otero County. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Heard daily on Crazy KALH Radio 95.1.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a full book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
Federal investigators say an inmate was smuggling drugs between his dialysis appointment and the Cibola County Correctional Center. Karen Cantu plotted with inmates Joseph Baldonero and Angelo Sandoval to leave a package of drugs at Baldonero's transport vehicle during his appointment earlier this month. Investigators learned about the scheme last fall as they executed 18 search and arrest warrants targeting contraband at the prison. Court records say agents seized a video call where Cantu told Sandoval she made the drop. They also found a small package containing methamphetamine in the transport vehicle's door handle. Oscar Rene Sandoval, that's the Messia man accused of murdering the mother of his children, was on trial in Las Cruces yesterday. Sarah Sandoval, the daughter, spoke in court.
The first time that I knew something was wrong was when my brother had called me when I had got off, a few hours after I had gotten off of work, and let me know that my parents weren't home. Well, I started calling both my parents and I wasn't getting any response, so I checked my mom's location.
A grand jury indicted Sandoval on first-degree murder charges in April of 2024, just over 2 weeks after the murder took place. Police state in 2024 that 39-year-old Alaberry was shot and killed on University Avenue near Zia Middle School. A police officer is facing charges after an off-duty incident took place at his home in southeast Albuquerque. Police responded to a home for a domestic dispute. Officers learned it was the home of Officer James Eichel. Court records show that Eichel left the home before officers arrived. The woman involved had significant swelling and bruising to her face. Her eye was unable to open on its own, and dried blood was also found by police. She told police Eichel punched her several times after the two got into an argument. Eichel's been charged with aggravated battery against a household member and false imprisonment. An arrest warrant was filed against Eichel. At last check, it's unknown if he's been taken into custody. Eichel was one of 4 officers who were shot during a response at Dutch Brothers Coffee in April of 2021, and he was also involved in another police shooting in 2014 where he shot and killed a suspect. Roswell welcomes the Reno Air Racing Association, and they're going to be holding test flights today at the Roswell Air Center. The association announced last year it would relocate the event from Nevada to New Mexico. For the tests, pilots from all 7 classes will fly through the new race course, and the championships will take place in September. Sports and weather are coming up next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators.
Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
There are 10 games for Mexico girls basketball today, including Alamogordo at Tularosa. Go, ladies! There's also 11 games for Mexico varsity basketball today. All of those games are up north. Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for sunny skies, partly cloudy tonight, sunny tomorrow. Your high today in the basin, 52, low tonight of 27, high tomorrow, 55 degrees. In Cloudcroft, sunny skies today, winds gusting up to 12 miles per hour. Partly cloudy tonight, sunny tomorrow, winds gusting up to 14. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 37, wind chill's going to make it feel like it's 10, low tonight of 19, high tomorrow, 43, wind chill's going to make it feel like it's 17 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org. And learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting KALHradio.org. Also, check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. And that concludes today's edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.